Hey everybody, so we're talking about simplifying expressions here. This is the review for your test coming up. So simplify each of the following expressions. So we've got our first expression here. We have 6x to start with. So I start scanning. I'm like, okay, I got 6x. Are there any other x terms in here that I can combine this with? And I'm thinking, yo, I can combine that with the 8x over here. There's a minus in front of that 8 though, so it's actually negative 8x. So when you combine those, I'm trying to refocus here. When you combine those, the 6x and the negative 8x, that combines to negative 2x. Alright, now is there anything else up here we can combine? We're getting a little spicy with it. Oh, we got negative 3 and 1. We can combine those because they're just regular old constant whole numbers with no variables. And then we do have the y here. Let's just drop that down here. So we have negative 2x plus 4y. There's no other y's in this expression. But I can combine these two whole numbers that don't have any variables. We have negative 3 and 1. Well, negative 3 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so our expression simplifies to negative 2x plus 4y plus 2. Alrighty, let's do number 2. Might move a little faster. So we start with 3a. Okay, well what term in here has an a in it besides the 3a? Well, there's a 6a over here. Okay, so that's a positive 3a, that's a positive 6a. That combines to, let's go, 9a. Yeah. Alright, next thing up is the 4b plus 4b. Oh shoot, wait, I missed one. There's a minus a right here? Totally missed that. Okay. Well, that's minus a. We have a minus a. And secretly, if it's not written there, there's a 1 there. So that's 9a minus 1a. That's 8a. Okay, so we've checked off all the a's. We actually found all the a's now. That was my bad. Okay, and now we got a 4b here. There's no other b's. Okay, so that's plus 4b. And then we do have a negative 5 and a 2 that don't have any variable attached to it. We gotta combine those. So we got a negative 5 and a positive 2. Negative 5 plus 2. What does that equal? Negative 3. So that's gonna be minus 3. So then that it has all of our terms. We have combined our like terms. Okay. Now we have to solve some equations with that. So let's look at number 3. Number 3, we have negative 4x plus 7 minus 3x equals 21. So first, before we do anything, let's see, can we combine some like terms? It's getting blurry up in here. It's my bad. Okay. So we have negative 4x and negative 3x. We can combine those bad boys. Negative 4x and negative 3x, that combines to negative 7x. Okay. And then we have a positive 7 on the left side, but we don't have any other whole numbers on the left side that don't have variables, so we can't combine the 7 with anything over here. So it's just negative 7x plus 7 equals 21. Alright, cool. So now we can finish solving this. Alright, we want to get the variable on one side, which we already do have that. That's already done. The variable is by itself. It's on the left side. There's no variables on the right side. It's negative 7x plus 7 equals 21. Okay? So we got to get that 7 that doesn't have any variables attached to it to the other side. So we're going to subtract 7 because that's positive 7. That's plus 7. So we got to subtract it to cancel it out. And then remember, what we do to one side of an equation, we got to do to the other side. Those 7's cancel, so then we drop our stuff down that's left. We have a negative 7x left equals 14. Alright, now to finish solving this, that is negative 7 times x equals 14. I know some of you can do that in your head and get the answer pretty quickly, but we have to be able to back it up algebraically too. Sometimes it's not such easy numbers we're working with, so we got to know the process. So it's negative 7x, or negative 7 times x. The opposite of multiplying by negative 7 would be dividing by negative 7. Boom! Guess what? We got to do that to the other side too. That cancels. You get x equals negative 2. Cool. Alrighty. Number 4. Oh, number 4. We can't combine like terms first. There's some parentheses there. We got to do some distribution. See the parentheses? We got to boop, distribute that 3 to both of the terms inside of the parentheses. So we've got 3 times 4x. That would be 3 times 4x would be 12x. So we got 12x, and then we got 3 times negative 5. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. So that's minus 15 plus 2 equals 23. So we have 12x minus 15 plus 2 equals 23. Look, we can combine those. Alright, so we get 12x minus 15 plus 2. That combines to negative 15 plus 2 is negative 13. Alright, now we're going to solve this. So we need x on one side, which we already have. It's on the left side by itself. And then we need to get the numbers, like the whole numbers that don't have any variables, to the other side. So we got to get rid of this minus 13. How do I undo minus 13? I have to add 13. And then I have to do that on the other side of the equation too. And then that cancels, and we get 12x equals 39. Okay, I think I'm just making sure we did this all right, because it's going to be a ugly number. Okay, so then we got to divide this by 12. Divide this by 12. X equals, well, can we simplify that at all? We can divide a 3 out of both of these. If I divide a 3 out of both of those for simplifying, we're going to get 13 over 4. Whoa! And that's as simplified as it gets. Let's see. If you wrote this as a decimal, I think we can get pretty exact with that. I think it's 2.25 or 3.25. Wait. Yep. That equals 3.25 as a decimal. There's your answer. Just trying to make sure I did this right, because we usually try to have them as whole number answers, but sometimes you might get some decimals, and that's okay. Oh, that's what I did wrong. People, I'm sorry. Let's fix this. I changed this number to a 26. I don't know how I did that. So this should have been a 23 the whole time. So we get 12x. Scratch that. 12x equals 36. That's my bad. And then we divide by 12. I screwed that up. I'm sorry. I just changed that number by mistake. It happens to the best of us. So that equals 3. It's the same exact process. I accidentally just made that a 26. I don't know how I did that. Alright, that's it for this video. Good work, people. Sorry about that mistake.